Hello everybody! We are live, or I am live. Just waiting for some people to come into the room. Oh, hi Romani. Good to see you. Hi Yoga Belly. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so glad you all could make it here. Yeah, hi Harshit. Good to see you. Living in Nirvana, Lori, Energy Soul. Hi Romani again. Katerina, Crispy Life, Ornella Hair Therapy. Hi Jennifer. Hi Trina. I'm glad. Hi White Glove. I can just keep waving and waving to you guys. Oh, it's so nice to be here. I couldn't wait to do my live on Tuesday because Tuesday is too long. I said no, I have to do it now, and I'm just gonna put my glasses on because I don't have my contacts on, and it's a bit difficult to see with my glasses, and it's difficult to see far away without my glasses, if that makes sense. I kind of have to be really close up to read. Perfect. Oh yes, how's everybody doing today? Enjoying the weather? It's supposed to be warm today. I haven't been outside. I haven't been outside all day. What did you say? Harshit, you said something. This is the best time for people here in India. Oh, is it? That's right. It's earlier for you. And I just picked it at random. Well, not really random, but I said this is the best time for me because I need to get out of the house. And that's a good time, a good day, because it's Sunday and I'm like, Dave's not working today, I'm not working. And it's like, let's just go out and just explore. Yeah. So, everybody's enjoying their day. How are you guys doing? Hi, Lori. Yes, I'm hoping Dave will join us later. I'm not sure if he will. Hi, Amanda. I couldn't go live the other day because it was just a really hectic day. You know, hi Pippa, good to see you. And Jacqueline, oh, it's sunny in Brazil. Yeah, I think we got overcast over here in Toronto. It's supposed to be warm, but I haven't been outside, but it's warm in here, so that's a good thing. Spring is around the corner, so it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, you like my glasses? Yeah, I call them my nerdy glasses. Yeah, so I just want to say hello to everybody, the new people that are joining. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Mary and I'm from PsychicSoulmateReading.com. And I like to do weekly readings, and everybody has been asking me, do you do free readings? Do you do free? And I say, well, I offer them in my live because it gives us a chance to just connect, because I connect with you, you connect with me, and give a message. And you know what? Not only when I give one person a message, everybody else will get something out of it. So remember, if I don't answer everyone's question, oh, I gotta put my timer on here. If I don't answer everybody's question, it doesn't matter because it'll all it goes to everybody. Sorry, I gotta focus. Okay, so one person will get the letter and the other person will get the postcard, right? That's how it works. Okay, so I have done, before, I'm sorry about being late, I was doing a little bit of a ritual to clean my space. I like to have it all cleansed and the energy to be very high, so I did that, and now I have your questions here. I did a thing on my story a couple days ago to ask me a question, and I didn't say just ask me a spiritual question or a random question, I said any question. So I got a lot of people in here that were asking me personal questions about their life, assuming that I was going to answer it there. But you know, I don't know if you guys are here because you were asking me about, is he going to call me? Is this going to happen? Am I meant to be with that person? And I wanted to answer you there, but it's kind of personal. So I'm going to do the best I can with the general questions here. And then after I answer the questions that were asked on a couple days ago, I will answer your questions and do readings. So say your questions. Oh, sorry, my screen just froze. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and so that's good. Pravat is your name, 54. Save your questions because I'm not answering them yet, because I'm not going to scroll on the feed like I usually do. I usually scroll on the feed to look at the last person's questions because we all have a bit of, we can't stay in very long. So there's a lot of people like, Instagram lives, we get in and then we get out. So I'm going to answer the most recent questions, okay, just so you know, all right? So first, before I do that, not that it was frozen, it was just my screen was all the way, anyways, it was me being frozen. Okay, so the first question, Y Glove, asked me if I was going to be giving classes. It says, Y Glove 267, will you give classes for beginners in developing psychic abilities or tarot skills? That's a great question because actually I do. I have been wanting to do that for a while. I've been wanting to create classes and online stuff for a while, for a long time. I used to teach tarot about 20 years ago, and I wanted to get back into it and to do that, even maybe teach some psychic ability development courses. But it's just been crazy last year, busy, and a lot of stuff has been changing. So I'm going to, yes, my answer to your question is yes, I'm going to be doing that. Yeah. Okay, and let's see. Hold on, I got my computer here. How do you do it? Okay, Jendo Ho asked, how do you deal with impatience for something manifesting into your life? Well, that's a good question, because how do you deal with impatience for something manifesting into your life? You just have to give up the control. And I know you will ask that question, how do you give up the control? How do you do that? How do you give up on something that is happening in your life and you can't control it? It's like it's just so overwhelming, right? There's some things that you cannot control that. Let me just tell you something. You can control how you react. And when you control how you react, you actually align yourself with what is for your highest good. So when you align yourself with your highest good, everything will manifest for the best. Okay, so this is very important that you breathe and that you have a practice, some kind of meditation practice that you can do every day. And that can be just really simple. The best time to meditate, I'll tell you, the time that I always find it easy to meditate is in the morning. Okay, as soon as you wake up, as soon as you know you're up, okay, you might fall back to sleep, but put a timer on, okay? So the best time is to wake up and just feel your body, just go within, because your body's already been relaxed. So that's the problem. A lot of people say, I can't meditate, I'm too jittery, I'm too this and that. Yeah, I hear you, I'm like that too. So that's why I say the best time is in the morning, and even if it's for 5 minutes, even if it's just, at least you know and you're accountable for it, right? And so when you wake up and just breathe and just watch, you'll see a lot of colors. I usually see a lot of colors and lights flash out by, it's like not retina stuff. It's just more of energy that's shifting. You'll feel, things will come up, and then you get up. Like you just feel that feeling, and you just say, okay, I got it. So when you do that, like if you can do it for a good 3 weeks, you actually keep that as a habit, and then before you know it, you're doing it all the time, and it's like it fuels your body. It really does. It kind of resets the day. So and if you can do that during the day, just take some time off and just breathe. Just feel the energy beneath your feet when you're sitting down, like I'm doing right now, just to ground, and just that helps you to give up the control. Yes, I see a lot of people are asking questions here already. When you meditate right after when you wake up, chances are more that you're access to the astral plane accidentally too. Yes. Okay, this is why it's very important, and this is what I sleep with underneath my pillow. I have shungite. I have shungite pyramid right beside my bed. I have a black tourmaline stone, like this really grounds. I try to keep quartz away from me because quartz amplifies energy, but smoky quartz has a different effect. So you can do that. You can put crystals underneath your pillow and sleep. I sleep with crystals underneath my pillow. Right now, I'm only sleeping with one. I usually have like a whole mess of crystals underneath my pillow, and they do get lost. But the one that I'm sleeping with now is lepidolite, because lepidolite helps you to sleep, okay? And it helps you to get out of your mind, and it helps you to feel joy, right? And it's the most relaxing, calming stone out of all the stones. So I have a lepidolite. It's a little palm stone that says success on it. It's one of those with the pretty affirmations and everything on them. So like you can get yourself some stones, and make sure that you're up. Like, that's why start at small intervals, okay? So I hope that that was helpful for if you're here, Gento. But anyways, that was a question for all of us, that what we need to know. Oh, you bought a selenite wand. Actually, white glove, selenite is that's another stone. I have a window above, right? And I have a selenite heart, and that actually connects you to the angelic realm. So you really, that's good too. That's good too. But the astral travel, astral plane, that's something we don't really have much control over, because a lot of times we do connect to the astral plane. And that's like, sometimes we get nightmares. And thank you guys for the hearts. And I see your comments coming in. Black obsidian. Yes, I do have a black obsidian bear right here. And bears hibernate. And that's why I had to show you that. Black obsidian, all the black stones, like whatever you want to. I sleep with black stones. Like I have a chakra lava stone bracelet that my sister got me that I sleep with, and I also red jasper, anything black, red, or burgundy, like having those colors, because you want to be grounded. And when we go into the astral, I'm not going to get into it, but sometimes when we go into the astral plane, we have very vivid, wild dreams. And the time when you feel like you're paralyzed and you're like, I can't move. Well, you know how you get out of that? Has anybody ever felt that? And you feel, oh my God, I'm up, but like my body is completely stiff. Yeah. And black tourmaline, another question. Sorry, I'll answer that for you, Sarah. Hold that question. What you do is just breathe it out, and then you know what? You'll just slowly, don't try to resist it. And that's the same thing with that question about trying to resist and trying to control things. Just release and just breathe. Black tourmaline is for protection. Black tourmaline protects you from any kind of psychic attack. And a lot of times when we're sleeping, we get psychically attacked. Sorry, I'm not gonna scare everybody by saying that. There's more chances that we tend to, we can feel things. Like, it's better before you go to bed, I'd like you to call in your energy. Okay, call in your energy, and what you do is you call in your energy, and you see there's cords upon you. Okay, throughout the day, throughout 24 hours of our day, we collect a lot of cords. And what happens, what that means is that we tend to carry on stuff. We carry people's stuff, right? And that's good. That's not to say anybody's wishing you any bad or anything like that, but you're carrying the stuff. So you just have to meditate, and you just have to work on releasing before you go to bed. You can pray, you can meditate, like whatever. Just say, okay, I release all the energy. Call in your energy. Say, come on in, and just like you're calling in an animal. Like you just bring in that aura, bring in your energy, and just, give thanks, because you are a soul, you are a spirit, and we send out love to everybody. We help people. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here on earth, to help and to teach and to be students to each other. That's what we're here for. And when we do that, we tend to call in our energy. We tend to give out too much of our energy, so we need to call it in. And when you do that, you'll have the most restful sleep ever, right? Yeah, okay, I've seen a couple of questions. I'm just gonna go back. Okay, procrastinating on meditation, trying to protect my spirit guide, but how do I know if it's really my spirit guide speaking and not my head? Well, here's the thing. This is the thing for Christy. The best way to know that it's not your mind is when you feel peaceful. Like when you feel that's the right answer. That's the right thing. When you don't feel the resistance so much, and when you feel like you can relax with the message that you receive, that's how you know it's your spirit guide. I'm going to come out with some how to communicate with your spirit guides in the future, and all of that stuff. It's all going to be connected, so I can teach you guys all of that, and I can even do it on a live too. It's just feeling the energy of your spirit guide. You gotta make it's a relationship. We all have spirit guides. Okay, you want to call it an angel, a spirit guide, our higher self. It's your spirit guide. That's what I call it. That's how I identify it. And my spirit guide, I always say it's not right here, so you can feel your spirit guide. Your spirit guide gives you the messages, but we're also intuitive as well. So we can feel things, like we have antennas, and we can feel things around us. There's a difference between your intuition and also from your spirit guide giving you messages. And your intuition is just when you know, okay? And you just know it's your spirit guide, and that's the best way to say right now, okay? Yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to develop it and to put it out there for you guys, the development courses. Okay, Is there a crystal for not feeling others' energy? Let's see, how to not feel other people's energy and how to block that. The black stones is good, but setting an intention, you know what you can do? You can get a clear quartz. Okay, these are my go-to stones that I work with. I put them on top of my cards. You can get a clear quartz crystal. This is a generator. It's got a little point, a natural point. And I got lots of generators all over here. But I like the generator because it directs energy out, okay, or it can direct energy in. So what I do is I cleanse it. And how you can do that, you can do it through the moonlight, you can do it through the sunlight, you can even through your breath, because that's life, your life force can cleanse it, and then you charge it. Okay, so that you want to make it simple. Like, yeah, I like the full moon idea, but do you know how many crystals? I haven't even counted how many crystals I have. To put them all out in the sunlight, the moonlight will take me forever, and they are still hitting the moonlight and the sunlight. Because think about it, even though there's a roof here, they can still feel it, right? So, anyways, you set the intention for what you wanted. So, if you want your crystal to actually protect you from feeling so many energies and people around you, you can actually like program it, and then just you'll develop this when you hold on to it and carry it with you, it'll protect you. It'll be like a bubble. And also what I'd like you to do in the morning when you wake up is to call in your energy as well. Like sometimes when we wake up, our energies are out there. If you didn't do it before you went to bed, you need to call in your energy because your aura can travel. So you want to call it back in. And it's just very simple. It's just like just visualizing it coming back into your body, and your aura should stand right here. Let's see. If your crystal has broken, do you still work or should you give them away? I like to bury them, okay? But there is some crystals that still carry on their energy. You know what I do? Get a pendulum, okay? Or you can get a necklace, okay? And so what I do is I take the pendulum and, well, that's another thing too. If you know how to work with pendulums, they turn yes or they turn no in a certain direction. But of course, I usually have my hand sitting on a table or something, you know, like off the table or something, or hold it really close here when I go to crystal. Oh, it broke. Okay, well, without the point, you don't need it. Okay, yeah, it really broke. It's you know what? Okay, that's the message here. See this? It's not meant to be a pendulum anymore. It's meant for me to work with it on a different way. Okay, so I can still use this guy. You get a long string. Pendulums are for helping you to decide. That's how I decide which crystal is good for me and which crystal isn't. Or if something seen its day or it's meant to move on. So what I do is I say, okay, if a crystal broke, I take it and I say, is this meant to be glued back and will it still work? And then I'll get a yes, or like whatever your yes, no. Okay, so how you ask to find out if it's your yes or no, I usually say, okay, is my name John? And it'll turn it in a direction, maybe counterclockwise. That's a no for me usually. Or it'll go side to side, that means no, or whatever direction, that means that's my no or do I. And then I want to get a yes, I say, is my name Mary? And then it'll turn a certain direction, and that means yes. Then I take the crystal and I ask the question, is it still ready? Is this crystal still healthy? Is it for me? Do I need to bury it? You know, or is it meant to be gifted to somebody? Or sometimes when they break, they're just meant to be more crystals and you can just gift them. Okay, so you'll know, that's how you tune into your inner guidance, but it'll tell you. If you listen very closely, these guys will talk to you, okay? Yeah, you can use your pendulum for a lot of things, for finding lost objects, and you know, like it's just amazing what pendulums you can do with pendulums, and you can heal with pendulums too. You can heal your chakras. You can even heal your aura if you want to heal somebody. If you want to say, okay, somebody's feeling not like themselves, you just put the pendulum over their head, and you will see this thing really going like everywhere. It's actually a good thing because it's clearing, and then it'll go backwards, and then it'll go the other way. And that's another thing I'm going to show you guys how to do in the future, is how to do clearings on crystal healing. Okay, and okay, so I'm going to go on to the next question. Let's see how much time we still got time. Okay, somebody asked that question: how do you know when your spirit guides are telling you something and it's not your ego? Just what I said. You kind of know. And your intuition's right 100% of the time. Okay, can you please suggest some ways to stop procrastinating? Oh, good one. That's a really good one. You can, well, there's a lot of man-made things how to do. You know, put a timer. Dave's really good at that. He's really good at time management. Okay, and get the ball rolling, right, to things. You can set timers for yourself. I like to write it in my book. I have lots of planners and for different things, and that helps me from procrastinating because then I become accountable for it. Okay, and that helps. So for procrastination, you know, it's one thing that means that there's something that's blocking you. You know what I have found that's really good for procrastination is to just clear clutter. Simple. Just to clear clutter. That's all. Like if you can do that, that would be really, really helpful for your energy, and it'll help to bring new things in. And maybe there's a reason why there's procrastination, because maybe whatever you're meant to be doing, or you think that you're meant to be doing, is actually not really what you're meant to be doing. Yeah. Okay. So let's see the next question. Moving along. Okay. Somebody asked, do you have any guidance behind heavy Scorpio energy? Are we still in a Scorpio sun? Oh, I can't see with these guys. I can see better without any glasses than anything. I have 20/20 vision, but I'm just nearsighted. Okay, so let's see. Are we still in the Scorpio sun? Yes, we are actually still in the Scorpio moon. I didn't mean to say Scorpio sun. Okay, the best way to help with Scorpios and the moon in Scorpio is an investigative energy. Okay, I'm being a Scorpio person myself. We love to investigate. Scorpios are the James Bond of the zodiac. They're the spies, but not in that way. I mean, they just like to investigate, and they're very much into detail, and they like to master things. Like when they don't just get into something, they just like to really master it. So with the Scorpio moon, because the moon changes every 2 days or 3, and yeah, you're a Scorpio too. Awesome stuff. I love Scorpios, and Scorpios all have like Scorpio moon has they have a bit of a dark, because it's the moon is shifting. Scorpios Scorpio moon likes to shift a bit. Like the moon likes to shift. The moon isn't very stable, and it's really good to have a grounding planet in Scorpio in Gemini. Sorry, my moon is in Gemini. Okay, see, that's what happens with the moon. Okay, so with your moon, the moon when it's in Scorpio, it's a very grounding time, and it's actually really good to get things done. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's really good if you have a Scorpio moon or you have Scorpio in you, because it touches upon you. It actually affects you in some way. Yeah, so you're a Scorpio too. Total self-guide. That's awesome. Yeah. What's my rising sign? Actually, I'm a fire rising sign. In Western astrology, I'm Aries rising, which makes a lot of sense because I'm very athletic and I'm always in a hurry. But with Vedic astrology, that's another side of astrology that I'm really looking into. I'm a Pisces rising. Yeah. Okay, so somebody's asking, sorry, I can't pronounce your handle name. Are dreams also a sign from spirit guides? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. But sometimes dreams have a little bit of we're working things through in our mind. Okay, we're working stuff out. But dreams are very vivid. That's why when you go to sleep, you want to make sure that you're really clear. You know, I usually ask to be directed to the library of records. Okay, what that means is just being in the library of records that I've ever been in, just so I can learn stuff. And it's very important. And Lori, you're a Leo. Leo said, wow, you're triple fire. Sorry. I know I'm kind of jumping back and forth to things, but I'm watching your everybody's comments. Okay, so fire is very fiery. Okay. And I have a Gemini moon, so I can have two personalities here. Communication. So I'm just going to focus on one person at a time. Okay. Yeah, like, does everybody want to talk astrology here? Because that's what it seems like everybody's asking me. How can you get to your Akashic records? Well, that's your blueprint of yourself, right? And the Akashic records are there, and that's what I was talking about with the library, because when we go to sleep, you can actually get some of the messages from your dreams about your Akashic records, about your past life, about a lot of things. And sometimes we can dream the future. Sometimes we can see the future. We hear things. Or sometimes, does anybody ever have that time when you visit the same place all the time in your dream? You're like, it's just like, I have a hotel and I have a house that I visit, but those are just, that's just your kind of like the structure of your blueprint, and we just visit that all the time. So when you visit that all the time, there's messages that are being told to you. Your higher self is talking to you, and your higher self will give you messages. You know, it's really good to keep a dream journal by your bed, and when you do, you can write it down, and then you can look it over, and then you can analyze it. Okay, I'm just gonna go back because some of you are talking about astrology here, and wow. Let's see, Eva, you're a Capricorn. I love Capricorns. Yeah, Capricorns are really very focused, and they're the organizers or supervisors of the zodiac. Sagittarians are they're very free-loving. They have to be free, and yeah. But your okay, I'm reading somebody's Bear of Death. You're Sagittarius, but my astrology map is mostly Capricorn. Yeah, that's good because that grounds you. Angel Mom, you're a Scorpio, and your moon, or you don't, how do you find out? Go to, actually there's an app called Celeste, and it'll tell you all what you need to know, what astrology you are, what moon sign you are, and everything, and it'll calculate it all. All you do is just put in if you know your time of birth, you can determine what rising sign you are. Like your sun sign is your heart, your rising sign is your mask, and how everybody sees you. Like when they first meet you, they see your rising sign, okay? Your moon is like it's your personality. And when people get to know you, they see your moon sign, okay? So a lot of astrologers will argue that point. What's more important? Okay, your sun sign is your most important. What's more important between the rising and the moon? Well, they're both different, okay? I would say the moon is your emotions and how you communicate and people get to know you, okay? Your rising sign is how people see you before they even meet you, and they see the mask. So like that's how you find out. Like that's how you can tell. So it's having it all together tells you a little bit more about your sign. Like, did you ever notice that you met someone that was, say, an Aquarius, but they didn't seem like an Aquarius? Like Aquarians are friendly people. They just love freedom, and they're just they have that freedom energy, you know, bohemian vibe, or, you know, like they have that, they're everybody's friend. Everybody gets along with an Aquarius. They're just so fun-loving. Not that any other signs are not. I'm not knocking any other signs. I'm just saying, like the Aquarians. But you notice that your Aquarian friend is not like that. They're more shy and more introverted. So a lot of it has to do with your other planets. But you know what? These are just influences. They're like the weather forecast. They don't define who you are, because who you are is who you are. It's just like when you came into this world, how you your influences, like, you know, just what you were given, like when you were born. That's all it is. Your like what you inherit, you can say, or, you know, what's in your DNA kind of thing. You know, that's how we look at it. Oh, Harshit, I didn't know you're a Gemini moon too. You're Aquarius sun and Pisces rising. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I see that in you. Yeah, Gemini moons just love to talk. Cancer. Oh, Romani Nirvana, you got a Cancer North Node. Is there any intuitive message for this energy? Lots of structure, tumbles, mothering stuff. Okay, Cancer North Node. Okay, so then that means your South Node would be Capricorn. So you can be more successful if you are allowing yourself just to be that loving part of Cancer. Like if you can just be a Cancerian energy-wise, not your sun, but just if you can just allow that to be, just be yourself in terms of being the mother you are, being motherly. Don't be afraid. Cancers tend to hide in their shells sometimes, so there's a little bit of that influence. Don't hide that part. Open your heart, and when you do that, you're going to actually find yourself successful. Now, I'm not talking about financial success. I'm talking about success in everything. Success in just being aligned with your true self. You know, like your Capricorn South Node is actually the shadow, but that's a part of your past, right? And just, you know, and that kind of makes you overanalyze things. And when you overanalyze things and just believe that you don't deserve, you actually push yourself back. So that's what you need to do. Okay, so that is very important. You know, North Node, South Node, look up that, because that tells a lot. But it's different than astrology. It's different than, well, it is astrology, but it's a just different part of astrology that we don't really talk about that much, but it makes a lot of sense. It's something that I just got introduced to not too long ago, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. I have a Pisces North Node and a South Node Virgo. So when I'm Virgo, when I tap into Virgo, I am just not the happiest person. I'm very introverted, and it's not good for my energy. I have to be Pisces, and that's what I do. Being creative and just being, you know, I love Pisces. I love Pisces energy. And just going with the flow. That's basically what it, for me, it's just going with the flow. Oh, you're Seraphine. You're a Virgo with an Aries as a rising one. Okay, Virgo with an Aries rising. Oh, that's good. That's a good combo, actually, because that gives you fire and it gives you earth, and you get things done. That's what I like about that. It makes everything it gets things done. Virgos are the doers, they're the supervisor of the zodiac, and Aries is the leader of the zodiac, and they lead. So together, wow, you got a really good combo going on. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, Vedic astrology, this is what Hashit is saying, at least the way it's dealt with in India, gives great importance on the moon and rising signs that the sun signs than the sun sign. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Harshit. I'm learning about that because I love that. That's like, to me, Vedic astrology is your karma, right? It's the karmic astrology. It's like what you were given, right? Or what, it just makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. It's a different kind of, it's kind of like saying astrology and numerology are the same, and they're both two different things that we can do to explore ourselves. Sun is ego. Okay. Yes, you can. Yes, we can do that. The sun is the heart. The sun is the heart, and that's like a really big part of ourselves. But we can learn from the negative influences or the positive, and we can just really tap into the positive influences. Yes, Vedic is the Eastern astrology. Yes. The app is called Celeste. Celeste. Celeste, and you can just find it. It's just a free download, and it just gives you a little bit of a glimpse. Also, you can go to astro.com, AstroDience, Cafe Astrology. They can do that too for you, but I like I use Celeste every day for stuff. And then when somebody is like, oh, what sign are you? Oh, okay, let's just see. Like when somebody comes in for a reading, I usually do that. Let's find out, because it really helps. Yeah. That's good. Good topic, right? Astrology. I can teach you guys about astrology too. That's another thing. Okay, I'm getting a lot of ideas from this. What can you share of a true Taurus? Okay, you know, that's a good question. I love Taurus as well. They're very Venus. Okay, Taurus people are the most, people that have the most, they have a good sense of taste, luxury, things that are the fine. They're the fine. They know the finer things of life, you can say. And I'm talking about they know good food. They're usually the best cooks. They're usually they can make. Sorry, not everybody, but they have a sense of home. And they are, one thing about them too is that they are so grounded, and they just know. They just are very, very, very grounded. That's what I love about them. They're very determined. One thing too is that they can be all work and no play. All the earth signs, they need to play some more. That's what I can advise you. And they need to get out of their box. That's the one thing I need to say about for Taurus. For a true Taurus, get out of the box and play a little bit and get out of, I'm talking about just getting out. And maybe you are doing that, and that's good. That's something that you need to be doing. Yeah, something that you need to be working on. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are liking that. Okay, can you define soulmates and their journey on Earth? Okay, this is what I gotta say. Soulmates. We all have soulmates in our life. Soulmates are people that come into your life and you have a connection with them, okay? And there can be many kinds of soulmates in our lives. We can have soulmates that are friends, soulmate siblings, soulmate family, right? We can have so many that come into our lives, and strangers, total strangers, that we just resonate and we just feel that connection. And they're here in our life to show us something, right? And you know, like a lot of people get misguided about, well, that person's my soulmate, I'm going to live my life with that person and everything. Maybe that person was just meant to be a companion for a certain amount of time. Maybe they were meant to just be the father of your children. Maybe they were just meant to show you something and take you from A to B, and then you can meet your actual soulmate. But your actual soulmate, you will know, because sparks will fly, and you never have to ask the question. This is the one thing. If you have to ask the question, is he or she my soulmate? I always have to say no. The soulmate that you're looking for, the soulmate that you can, I should rephrase that, not the eternal soulmate. That's what I call it, the eternal soulmate. The eternal soulmate is what you know. And you can't compare someone else's soulmate to another. And, you know, because we all have different lessons, we all have a different life that we have to, a different journey. You know, and to compare it, then you're actually trying to copy someone else's life path. And why would you want to copy that when you have your own life? And, you know, you got to just go with what you were given and what's in front of you. Because before you're born, you plan when you're going to come into together with everybody that you're meeting. And it's if it's the wrong time, then, you know, sometimes we have to go through that chaos and we have to experience what that chaos is. And if it's too chaotic, we just have to take a breather and say, okay, what's going on here? And maybe take a break. And the difference between soulmate and twin flame is that twin flame is, they're basically the same thing, but it's just a different episode. And it's all over the internet of twin flame. And now it's just a different kind of soulmate, but it is a soulmate. It's like the beginning stages of the eternal soulmate, okay? Your twin flame comes into your life. I'll just give you an example. Total chaos. You know, total life changing. Your world is turned over, tipsy-turvy. It's like completely all around. And you have to go through total chaos to be with that person. And you keep hitting a brick wall. But something, no, you know something inside of you, and they know something inside of them, that there is more to this. And they work through it and they become the soulmate. A lot of times, a lot of people think that they're a toxic relationship that's overdone. Maybe it was a soulmate friend or boyfriend, girlfriend, and some people just want to carry off the fantasy and they want to romanticize that. We want to romanticize, I'll be honest. And we carry it on, and then it turns into a codependency relationship. And then we hold on to that person, and we are the punching bag. We just keep getting abused because we think that that is our soulmate. Maybe that person was meant to be the father or the mother of your children, or meant to take you from one country to another city and take you different places. But sometimes we hold on to that thinking and romanticizing the idea that that person is meant to be in my life. So when you stay with that, you actually stop yourself from growing and you kill yourself. I mean, when I say that, you crush your spirit. Let me rephrase that. You crush your spirit. That's the difference. So the twin flame comes into your life, it's like magic. You know it, you are hit with it. My advice is just to go with, I was just looking through this. Okay, just to go with the flow and don't try to force anything. I'm not saying to walk away from your relationship. The best thing to do is to recognize when someone is an energy vampire. And if they are robbing you from your energy and they are stealing your energy and they are abusing you, or if you are not at all on their radar and they are avoiding you and they are completely just, is she gonna call? Is he gonna call? Are they ever gonna come back? Are they ever like feeling that? And if you have to keep asking that, I mean, maybe it is a twin flame, but they have to be separated. You're doing yourself a disadvantage by waiting, because that's not why there's a separation between you and your twin flame. You need to go on with your own life and find yourself before you can be with your twin flame. And I speak from experience, okay? And I've channeled this stuff. Like what I'm telling you is not something that I've read in a book. A lot of stuff that you see on the internet, you're gonna see like a lot of people saying it's a soul split in half. And no, God made us. Our soul is complete. You have your own soul. It's common sense. You know, when I learned about this stuff, there was no internet. So I had to find this all out. You know, even the numbers 1111, you know, everybody's seen it now. I saw it years ago. And you want to know something? I had nobody to teach me. I had to teach myself and channel it. So I'm just giving you that, just telling you a little bit about that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. Little Waterloo says she likes my glasses, or he. I'm sorry, I can't see your picture. How do you know when we have to wait, be patient with someone, or leave? Yeah, good question. You know what? You don't have to do either. Okay, when I say you're wasting your time by waiting. I mean by harping on that. Is that person going to come back? You know what? Just let that person be and let that person go, because maybe they have to be where they need to be. You need to be where you need to be, okay? I'll just give you an example with Dave and I, okay? I met Dave in the 90s, and it wasn't time, and we didn't have no attraction for each other, believe it or not, but he was drawn to, he wanted to come in for readings, and you know, I always used to see him on the street. We used to just pass him by like crazy, and I used to just see him, but I wouldn't say hello. I would just look at him and just observe his energy and say, oh, he's an interesting. That's what I would think. He's interesting. And you know, we met up a couple times and said hello and everything, and then, you know, at that time I knew, and somebody with the letter D, their first letter initial, my guides told me this, and anybody that would ever read me would say the same thing. So it was confirmation that I was going to meet my soulmate, and it was going to be someone that is going to be the one for me. And I was like, it didn't dawn on me that it was, they say that you know this person already, and he's from your past or whatever. And anyways, I didn't harp on it. I just said, oh, sounds good. Okay, I just went on with my life. I just went on with my life instead of waiting. And then it just happened. When the time is right, with divine timing, when it's ready, it will happen. So my advice is you wait, but yet you don't wait. Like, don't keep thinking about it. Stay in the present moment. Do what you need to do, even if it's to get involved with somebody else. Or when I say get involved, like we get involved, we just have companionship with someone. It doesn't mean that you have to spend your life with that person or lead that person on. It's just friendship. So that is the message there. Yeah, so that's a good question. Don't wait, just go with the flow. Okay, so we got a little bit of time left. I'm going to do some readings here, because I can just keep chatting with you guys all day, and it's a fun place to be. Okay, so let's see. Was there anybody that asked questions on here? I don't know if anybody has. I'll do another one again. See, there's some people's names here that are here. They asked some personal questions about themselves, and I want to help you guys. You know what? Let's just go here. Okay, Yogi Bella, 42, you are on my radar, and I'm just feeling I need to answer your question. Okay, is the one, let me just take off my glasses. Is the one I should give all my romantic energy to right now? Believe he's my twin flame. Okay, so I'm just gonna shuffle and see. I'll put my glasses on. I can read, but it's just a little blurry. Okay, Yogi Bella. You know, if you have to, like I said, if you have to ask if it's your twin flame, chances are it's not, because you know if it's your twin flame. Yeah, see, High Priestess, Yogi Bella, you know. You got the High Priestess here. And she knows, and that's exactly what the High Priestess says, okay? And she says that, and this is how you kind of feel right now. There's other stuff that's going on with you, Yogi Bella, that you need to work on. You're feeling like you're at a crossroads with something right now, and you're not sure. And this is the message for you, Yogi Bella, is that you need to give it a rest and just like go with the experience of what you're going through with that person right now. You know what? If you feel like, I would just take it slow. My advice to you is to take it slow. There's no rush. You'll know. You know, when it's time, magic, nothing will stop you guys. Nothing will stop you if it's the right one. It will. I see your person that you asked about, he's a bit closed. He seems to be a bit blocked. That's why you're asking those questions, and it's not you. It's his stuff. Okay, so he's a Knight of Pentacles here, and like I said about Pentacles, Pentacles are Earth and Earth sign. Not that he's an Earth sign, but it's the Earth energy. So he's a little bit grounded. He's a little too grounded, and he needs to trust. He needs to trust the relationship, because he's a little bit like not sure. And I would take it really slow with him. Take it slow. Don't rush into anything. You will know. So I hope that was helpful for you. Okay, anybody else? Okay, Albert, I see you. I see you. That's Trebla. Okay, what can you tell me of Mandy? Okay, let's see. You know what? I'm going to try my Spirit of the Animal cards for you, Albert. Let's see what they may say about Mandy. Okay. Okay, I gotta take off my glasses to read this. People put glasses on to read. I take them off. Frog, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop onto this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Okay, so, and frog medicine is cleansing energy too, because I know about frogs. It's, you know what? It feels that Mandy she's got some work to do on herself. Usually frogs are cleansing energy, like it's tears or something, if that makes sense. Like she's got some sorrow or something going on with her, or something. Maybe it's something from her past that she's dealing with. And it's important that, what you need to do with Mandy is just to accept her for the way she is and just be her friend. Like that's what they're telling you to. And listen to what she's telling you. Listen to the energy. That's another card. You got the Loon, and it says intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Okay, that tells me, Albert, that you need to give her some space and you need to give her some time, because she needs some time by herself. She needs a little bit of alone time. So there's whatever that means. It's like she just needs a little bit of space. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so who's next? Katarina. I think I said your name right, if I can see that. Katarina, N8. Okay, am I in the right direction in my life as I am planning about giving up my career and start my own business? Well, good for you. I have to say, good for you. It takes a lot of courage. A lot of courage. Okay, Miss Katarina, let's just concentrate. Let's just focus. I feel like you're really nervous. That's why I said, okay, let's just focus. Focus with me, Katarina. Okay. Oh, Ace of Cups fell out. That's good. Okay, so you're struggling. You're struggling with it. You have been struggling with your work in some way. Or maybe it's been on your mind. And you got to not listen to the naysayers, because this has a lot to do with people saying things and giving you, kind of influencing the situation. I mean, use common sense, of course, but don't take other people's opinions so seriously. Listen to your heart. Something brand new is coming to you in your life. This is going to affect you emotionally in your whole life, okay? Because your career is going to be everything. And when you start your own business, you know what? We don't have a day off. We do, but we kind of like everything that you do, you'll be finding yourself working more when you have your own business than when you had a desk job or a day job or another career. Like you punch in, you punch out, and you go home. Here it's kind of like it's a different kind of it's a laid back thing, but it's actually more workable. It's like you're working more. So I'm going to tell you right now, it's actually you're on the right path, definitely, for sure. Okay, let's see. I hope that was helpful for you. And somebody just jumped up here. Okay, Eva. Okay, everybody's putting in their questions. Good for you guys. I'll get to you guys soon. Okay, will I become a healer or a beauty therapist? Beautiful. I like that. You're on the right track. I get a good feeling about that. Let's just pick an animal card for you. Okay. Sorry, I just lost I gotta look at your Eva. Okay. Will Eva become a healer or beauty therapist? Just concentrate with me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay. So, be community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Yes. Okay. I was getting messages when I was concentrating on your name. You got to start one time, you got to take baby steps. That's what I'm going to tell you right now. You got to take small steps, climb it, do one thing at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was this. So whatever that means to you, if it's a small, tiny step to be a beauty therapist, healer, I would say just go within the self, the things that you love to do. I feel that you have everything that you need. They're telling me that you have everything that you need. Everything is coming to you. Colors mean a lot. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but colors, have the right colors around you, because this will help to develop, because you're birthing something very beautiful. You are a healer. You have it within yourself. It is there. The only thing that is stopping you is probably the mind or anything like that. But you're kind of keeping it and saying, yeah, I can do it. But you're like, but could I? You know, you're asking yourself those questions. Work on the stuff that's telling you you can't, or that, you know. Okay, so let's see. I hope that was helpful for you. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. Let's see. Okay, oh, sorry. Diana, well, I guess I'm not meant to read. No, I am going to read you. Diana, will I meet him this year? Okay, Diana, I hope you're still here. Diana's my name. Oh, that's what you said. Diana's my name. Hello. Okay, let's see. Are you going to meet him this year? Are you going to meet Diana? Going to meet him this year? I like that. I like your name. Diana's my name. Is she going to meet him this year? You are definitely meeting someone that's going to be very interesting for you. Diana's my name. Diana, you got that, but you got a choice, because you might not look at him and think this is him. You might just look at him and say, I don't know if I should go on a date with you, or I don't know if I should let you in, you know, so, or something like that. So I would say open yourself up to that, okay, if you can. But yes, the answer is yes. I'm going to go a little quicker and just to, okay, so Amna, hi, can you help me to know if I'm dating my soulmate? For Amna, Amna needs to know, I'm just clarifying this with my guides, Amna needs to know if she's meeting her soulmate this year. Or no, if she's going to, sorry. Oh gosh, oh my gosh, I'm just kind of a little bit scattered here. Okay, know if I'm meeting my soulmate. If I'm dating my soulmate, sorry, these glasses kind of make it a little bit blurry here. Okay, if I'm dating my soulmate, okay. He is a soulmate. Are you feeling it? Because the sun is always a yes to your question. And you're probably feeling those vibes, those really good vibes. I would say take it really slow with him and just go with the flow with him, because he's definitely opening up your heart and making you feel really good. He's definitely healing your chakras. Let's just say that he's aligning you to your truth. And so this is a good thing. He is definitely of a soulmate nature, for sure. Yes. And the cards that I'm reading with are called the Spiral Tarot. It's an older deck. Okay, so who's next? Let's just go up here. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go to the recent ones because it keeps jumping up here. And okay, sorry, I'm just going to go to the recent because okay. Okay, Muse. Muse, 2 Greats. Am I on the right path for meeting I guess your soulmate soon? Okay, let's just do, oh, that fell out. Judgment. You got to stop judging yourself harshly. Muse 2. You are on the right path, but you need to trust and you need to not stop judging yourself so harshly. But you're going through some stuff right now. Muse 2 Greats. Sorry, I don't know your name. But anyways, Muse 2 Greats, you're analyzing and judging too harshly. You need to just go with the flow and trust. You need to trust a little bit more. Actually, this is the opening. The Judgment represents a renewal. Something that's been put to rest in your life is going to be awakened. You are going to be going through an awakening. And so this is what you need to do, is you need to put down your sword, because you seem to be a bit on guard with this, with finding the right person. Don't try to control it. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't try to control it. Okay. So, okay, Aneka, will I be able to help this special man who suffers with depression? I'm sure you are doing something. Okay, let's just, Aneka needs to know if the person that she's going to help this person with depression. Okay. Tiger, fire. I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is power. I am bold and brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. Yes, actually, you're in his life for a reason. You know, you are in his life for a reason. And I feel that you are going to help him with depression, but I'm going to tell you right now that when like your vibe, like it's contagious. Like your energy is contagious. When you're feeling like really high, he can feel it. It's contagious. And it's like he catches a cold. It's not a catch a cold, sorry. It's like the way, like our energy, we can actually influence another person by raising your vibe, raising your energy and feeling really positive. You know, the best thing to do is to just be his friend and just be there and give him space. Sometimes they want space. Okay. So that should help you to help him. Okay. So the next person is Harshit. Do you see me and my twin flame reconciling soon? You've been feeling your energies and emotions a lot lately. That's what happens with twin flames. We tend to feel their energies so strongly, and yeah, chances are they're feeling yours too. It's never one-sided. With a twin flame, remember something. It's if you're sure, and I know you are sure, we talked about this, she's feeling it too, okay? She is feeling it too. Okay, let's see. It's been a long time. I'm hoping that it will be. Okay, ego. Okay, it says, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit, and your wisdom inspires the world. You have an influence on other people and your energy. See, you're raising your vibration in a lot of ways by all the work that you do, Harshit. So what's happening is that she can feel it, and you're feeling what she's feeling. So this is good. This is going to help. This is going to help to create that that she's always thinking of you kind of thing. And I know some people will think, well, how can somebody... Oh, 2 cards just fell. How can somebody think... Give me 1 second. I gotta pick them up. How can someone think of another person, like we get a lot of 3D thinking. We say, how can that person, unless I'm on the phone with that person, then, you know, we have a connection. No, but there's another conversation, there's an invisible conversation going on in our heads. Yes, we talk to ourselves, we find ourselves talking, we find it's like, we're insane. If you look at it, it's a mental asylum that's going on mentally, a lot of us, when we don't work on ourselves and we don't meditate. But when you quiet your mind, you can hear messages, actual telepathic connection with that person. So I'm going to tell you right now, you are feeling her energy, and yes, it is happening, but I don't see the reconciliation. I'm not getting that, but the sun fell out and the page of Princess of Cups fell out, which is dreamy energy. So there is dreams, and there's that connection going on, you know, and so that is what's happening. So like, yes, but I don't feel it. I don't feel it for you right now, but hopefully, you know, just keep doing what you're doing, raising your vibration. You might be feeling a little bit down and discouraged, but you know what? Raise your vibration. I think you are, but you're peeling layers off. That's what I'm getting for you, Harshit. You're peeling layers of something, and that way, sometimes you think, I'm feeling down, I'm feeling stagnant, but actually you're just peeling layers that are deeper, and because you're doing all that work on yourself. Yeah. Okay, so who's next? Okay, Jennifer. Jenny Galero. Okay. Any messages for me regarding relationships? Okay. Well, I split the deck and I got the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, but let's just see what they say to you, Jennifer. Okay. There is love coming. Love will find you. The sun. I love the sun. The sun, whenever the sun comes up in a reading, it always represents a yes to the question. And if you didn't ask or are thinking of a yes or no question, how do we feel when it's sunny outside? Well, we travel so far away to be where there's sunshine, and we try to make as much sun in our life. Okay. And I picked another card for you, the High Priestess, and that is intuition, listening to your intuition, Jennifer. You need to listen to your intuition a little bit more, because your mind maybe is getting the best of you and making you think otherwise. And yeah, you got the 10 of Cups. Wow, you got lots of love. Focus on the love, Jennifer. Like, focus on that love, because that love that you have inside you is radaring your love to you. Your beloved is bringing your beloved to you, but you just raise your vibration. I see love coming into your life, yes. And yeah, well, 6 of Cups is here too, so it's going to feel like someone from the past, like an old friend that you have, like an old friend, like you're going to say like, wow, where have you been all this time? But meanwhile, it's a total stranger. or it could be somebody from the past. I'm not saying that, but it's just the energy of it will feel like an old friend, like you can really trust that person. That's awesome. I want to hear about that. I so want to hear about that when it does happen for you. Okay, who's next? Let's see. We're going to be running out of time soon. Oh yes, we got 20 seconds here. 19 seconds. Sorry. Okay. I have to get going because I want to get outside, but I'm just going to tell you guys thank you so much for joining me. If you want to get a longer reading, visit my website, psychicsoulmatereading.com. Until next time, peace and blessings, everybody. Love you all. Take it easy.